I'm delighted to say we're going backstage again with Fitz, Eddie and Magoo, Limerick's own Kingfisher. Lads, it was September 2023 since we last got a catch-up. At that point, it was George Ezra, Dermot Kennedy, Bruce Springsteen. You were just off the back of supporting them and your first headline show was on the horizon. Now it's the 3 Arena. It's Halcyon coming out on August 22nd. You're travelling all over Europe. What is the crack? How are you doing?
Unbelievable. Thanks for having us on, Ali.
Please, it's a pleasure to freaking have you back, guys. I've been waiting forever to get you back on again because there's been loads going on. And so I just wanted to ask a quick one to you. When you're doing all of this touring and you come back, what is your vice when you come back? Is it a spice bag? Is it a pint? Is it a quiet night in the countryside? What do you do?
The bed.
The bed.
Yeah.
Sounds about
A
right.
spice bag and a pint sounds like too. The bed usually takes priority.
Pints for me. Yeah.
God, you've changed, lads. You've changed. I remember when it was just tea. Now look at you. It's just bedtime.
Yeah,
now.
look at it.
We're all growing up, though. And there was another one I wanted to ask because you were of course, you were out at the Dow Pop Festival and all this crack. And I watch you on socials religiously. And I love the crack that you get up to. Your fan interaction is unbelievable. It's peak content. But a question for Fitz and Magoo. Like, do you know when Eddie is about to just disappear? Is this all rehearsed? Or does Eddie just show up on a balcony somewhere with a microphone and you're trying to find him?
To be a waste of time rehearsing it because the magic of the shows, the energy of the shows is that it all just happens on a whim.
Yeah, so it's all in the moment.
You can still hear him anyway.
Yeah, well, that's...
Yeah. You know he's out there somewhere. You just don't really know where until his head pops up out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I attempt to take that as compliment.
And I wanted to ask as well, the lad you were on the shoulders of, Eddie, did you know that guy at the Dow Pop Festival? I presume you did.
Right, so this is a good one actually because I went out and I was kind of like trying to find a big strong man. And there wasn't too many. There were a lot of skinny lads in the middle of that crowd and I was like, I just picked the tallest fella. So first of all, he didn't quite understand what he thought I was looking for a piggyback. And then eventually when I did get up on the shoulders, we got to the first chorus and he decided I've had enough of this and he just dropped me. So I had to turn around and look for a second lad and the other fella was a better suit, I think. So it doesn't often go to plan, but sure, that's part of the crack as well. And it's sure, yeah, I love that idea, the kind of the chaos of the whole situation seems to drive it on. And I'm more than willing to look like an idiot in support of that.
Yeah, but of course, we need to talk about all the amazing things on the horizon, lads. Let's talk about the first one. It's Halcyon. It's August 22nd. It's the album the whole country is going to be talking about and playing. How are you feeling going into the release?
Buzzing, terrified.
Excited, terrified, excited.
Yeah.
In that order specifically.
Yeah. Go on,
Long time coming.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was kind of surprised when I saw it was the debut album, but of course Shadow was your EP album back in 2024. So this is the first big one.
Yeah.
Like the style of release of music is so, like we've released an awful lot of tracks, 20 plus tracks already, and then kind of bringing those into an album and also keeping it fresh with like new material, I guess, is a bit of a challenge, but like sure we're well up for it.
Yeah.
And hopefully people resonate with the old stuff and the new stuff, and find something in whatever it is.
They definitely will, because in all of the releases since we were last talking, one that stood out the most to me was Killa. And I heard there was a bit of a story behind that with why it might be the tiniest bit different than your usual releases. Something to do with the Killa GAA group, was it?
Fitz here. I'm from Killa, so I'll take that question, I guess. So that was like a bet. One of the lads from Killa really wanted a song that Killa could sing when they won something. We hadn't won something in a while, so we weren't really sure if it was ever going to be used. But I was drunk and I made a bet with him that we'd write it if Killa got to a final that year. And lo and behold, a couple of months later, they got to the final, and I went, well, damn it. So I said it to the lads. We had 15 minutes to spare one day, so we just threw this song together. We didn't really think too much about it. Recorded it in a one take and sent it to the lads in Killa, and then it just started getting passed around WhatsApp groups left, right and centre. It was just going off a little bit, and we were like, right, we'll release it. We threw it on as a B-side of another track, and then it kind of just tipped away, got a little bigger, and it wasn't until like maybe March of this year that it actually just suddenly went. Yeah. And it's just grown like legs of its own now. It's just its own thing. it's gone well beyond Killagea Club. I think at this point it's now something about Irishness and community and something massive. Yeah, so it's turned into something else entirely. Something quite beautiful, I think, which is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it started originally around Killagea Club and not having a song to sing when we won things.
And now you have the whole country singing an anthem, because it is an anthem, lads. And I love how here's everybody looking for, TikTok being the social media platform to break. Apparently WhatsApp is the way to do it. You figured it out, lads. You broke the code.
Yeah. So we're going to move on to LinkedIn next, Ollie.
Yeah. Lads, ask Jeeves. I'm telling you, it's due a comeback. It's going to happen.
Ask Jeeves, it's due a comeback.
I'm telling you, lads, get on it. So look, there's something else that I've been saying every single week, because we play your music here on Midlands 103 regularly. You're on our A-list, but then on top of that, on the VIP, I play your music. And there's a thing that I'm sure the listeners hate me saying, is that I'm going to go see on December 18th. And I drop it very humbly. I don't rub it in anybody's face that I'm going to go see, but I do mention it quite a lot. How are you fixed, lads, going into the 3 Arena? This was not on the schedule back in September 2023.
It was like, I what do you even say at this point? Like, there's a list of groups who've been lucky enough to be able to play that, play the Arena, and to be part of that is just, I don't know. I really have no idea. There are no words. Like, to play one is something. To have a second one on the cards is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's very hard to sum up before the fact. It's like until you've actually played it and done the thing and you get to look back on it, it's very hard to figure out your head about it and how you're feeling about it. That's how it's been, I guess, up until now. Like, even with like the Olympia at the time and stuff, it's like you can look forward to it, but you don't really know how you feel about it until you've played it, kind of thing.
Different thing when you're on the stage.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be getting lost, Eddie, on that one now if you decide to go for a rummage. We might not find you before the last song.
I'd love it. Like,
He's been training at home.
I'd love it.
Yeah.
Getting that fitness up so he can run around.
Yeah.
You need to start doing a marathon now. Make sure your stamina is up to code, because if you're going to reach the people at the back, I mean, Jesus, security escort.
Just so thankful for all the sports across the country and for our field, and we're actually sitting here in Stockholm at the moment.
Right.
Just about to do a sound check. Just the support everywhere, like from Irish and obviously from Swedes and Norwegians, and we spent a bit of time in the Netherlands there doing a couple of shows, and they seem to be really loving the tunes as well. So whatever is going on, we're all about it. Like, we'll as my father said, ride the wave. So
fair play.
Yeah. Other than that, that's all you can do, I guess.
Exactly. Long are the days of going into college dorms and people's houses drinking tea. Now you're singing on the streets of Copenhagen and travelling all over Europe. And a quick one for you guys. If tomorrow all of your gear was going to be there outside of Ireland, where would you go back to in a heartbeat to play?
Oh, good question.
Maybe New York. The New York gig was incredible. So I'm going to say there anyway, unless that's a different answer. I'm going to say New York.
I'd say I actually really liked after we played Shepherd's Bush, the O2 in Shepherd's Bush. We went outside. We were in Soho, outside a pub called Devonshire Arms, and we played on the street there. And that was very, very special as well. So probably that. Lads, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us here at Midlands 103. Best luck. We're constantly giving you spins. Cannot wait for Halcyon on August 22nd. And of course, to see you live in the 3 Arena at the end of the year. Have a great one, guys. Thank you, Ollie. Thanks, Ollie. Cheers, Ollie. Yeah, man. Cheers, guys. Have a great one. Enjoy the rest of the day. I just want you to dance with me tonight.